Justin with a vaccine, and you're watching Moshcam. The best venue, I guess, maybe not the best, but the most interesting venue is we played a cave
in the Peak District.
In the Peak District in the UK, like a genuine cave. Like the sort of water was dripping onto our equipment, and it was like up in the hills, and people kind of came into the cave and watched us play in the cave. That was pretty cool.
It was definitely the most unorthodox venue we've played. Not the best gig nor the best venue, but quite an experience.
So there's never any gigs in there normally. They just did it. They did like a one-off. They did like a one-off, and
like built a stage, brought in everything into a gig.
It was kind of I was really scared for people because they had like the normal barrier, and then they just had like one line of kind of fencing, and then a 10-foot
massive drop, yeah.
And I think they were maybe well, no one died, but I was worried that someone would, because had it been a crazy gig, then someone would definitely have fallen off that cliff face, essentially. Yeah. I didn't see any bats. There probably were bats. There were stalagmites.
They probably would have escaped by the time we got it. That's the craziest gig.
Craziest gig. I mean, there's been like a few.
Seabright Arms was pretty incredible.
I guess Seabright Arms was really good. It's this pub we did just before. What was it a warm-up for?
It was a warm-up for Hackney Weekend.
Yeah, and it was like, I guess 200, 300, no, maybe 100 cap.
It was 100 capacity, little.
It was just amazing. Like I don't think we'd ever played a gig that small in London, ironically. It's amazing. But then on like a different scale, often when you play really big gigs, you kind of start drawing people who are kind of slightly indifferent to you, perhaps, and they only know like one or two songs they've heard on the radio. So you never really expect the reactions to be quite as good, especially in big cities. But our gig at Alexandra Palace, which was a hometown show for us, and like 10,000 people, and I don't think any of us ever thought we'd be playing to that many people, let alone that many people going crazy. Yeah. My friends all came out with like blood on their shirts.
It was crazy.
It was pretty good. It was like a really, like.
Funnily enough, those two gigs were like only like 3 months apart.
Biggest party animal in the band. That actually, I think that's really cyclical.
Yeah, it is.
I think like the dark horse is Pete. Because Pete's like married with a kid, but he also probably stays out later than anyone.
Yeah, but it does go in cycles. So sometimes it's just depends. But Pete seems to be the only one that sort of steadily,
He's a dark horse. I mean, like his dancing's really, really bad.
He's quite possibly the worst dancer I've ever seen in my life.
Have you ever danced in the mirror?
No, I haven't.
No. I mean, you're alright actually. I've never really seen you dance. There's actually, you can look at Pete, there's some footage of Pete dancing on television.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, like Jules Holland Hootenanny. It's on YouTube. And we're all pretty drunk.
Considering how slick Freddie is a remarkably shitty dancer.
Yeah, we're all just super white.
Yeah, we're all pretty bad.
We went, like when we spotted Red Hot Chili Peppers in the summer, and we went to this party afterwards in Kiev. And, like none of these guys wanted to come out. I was like, please, let's go out, it'll be really fun. Like we should go out. When are we ever going to be in Kiev again? We went to this like kind of unofficial after party. Or I guess it was the official after party, but obviously
Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute band.
Yeah, so there was like 2 or 3 back-to-back Red Hot Chili Peppers tribute acts, and then when they finished, they basically just played Red Hot Chili Peppers videos from YouTube over the PA on all the screens, and people were going crazy. It was like people were at a gig.
It was absolutely.
But it was such a fun. And everyone kind of like got on stage and just it was good. And then I think we were there till like the early hours in the morning. And I just remember it being like a really weird.
Yeah, those are always the best ones. The ones that surprise you. You know, the ones that like.
But no one would talk to us until I think someone caught wind we'd supported them, and then everyone wanted to talk to us and buy us drinks. So it was nice.
There was a lot of shitty dancing involved.
Yeah, I think we all like piled onto the stage and we're just like dancing to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And did they turn up? Were they Red Hot?
No.
I don't think they would have ever. Pete has like a whole like swollen arm at the moment. Like maybe he has like deep vein thrombosis.
No. I think that's fine. But any proper injuries?
I can't really think. No, like breakages so far, like touch wood. I skateboard sometimes on tour, and I think like I never really get worried, but maybe certain people get worried about me like breaking something. Because people do. I've heard of people skateboarding on tour.
Yeah.
But no, there's never been as of yet. Like, I'm trying to think. No, I've never. Actually, no. This is pretty. Like,
I've fallen over a few times.
It was so good when
but
this
I've never
summer
broken anything.
he missed a couple of shows with us, and like a friend filled in, and then it was like his first show back, and he walked on, and again this was a support show, so we're playing in a stadium, and like Arni walks on stage, and before we've even played a note, just like flies backwards in front of like 80,000 people. Yeah. And it's like you land like on your ass. It's so funny.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm on the ground, and the song sort of.
Like, where's the bass? Oh shit! I saw you fall as well. It was like like the stage shook.
But no injuries though. That was just like I'm pretty good at falling.
I met a girl the other day who had our lyrics tattooed on her arm, but they were wrong.
Oh yes.
Which was kind of, I don't want to say where.
Yeah.
But it was kind of,
God.
It was pretty bad.
I remember that one. That was the.
Don't say where.
Okay.
But like, it was just, it was in England. And she's like, I've got, I can't even remember, I don't even want to say what they were, but, because I don't want her to see this and feel bad, but she had like them tattooed here, and they were completely wrong, and she was like really excited to show us the lyrics.
It's also,
I mean, you've got to be, I would want to be pretty sure I was getting the lyrics right before I was doing that.
Yeah.
And so it's like flattering, but also like you feel like extreme sympathy for the girl as well.
Well, there was another tattoo experience. There was a couple that had mapped over All in Whites. I like that. That was their song, and they had.
It was playing in the bar.
Yeah. It was playing in the bar, like All in White's song, which they mapped. Well, it was a map over, and
what?
they had the lyrics tattooed on them. But like we had only been a band for like 4 months at that point, so I don't know how long they had been around. So it was like really early on.
Yeah,
we sort of saw them in like a bar somewhere in Brighton.
They're still together.
And I was like, you guys must have been dating for about 3 weeks or something. Like,
my friends got their names tattooed on each other when they've been dating for like 2 years.
I saw somebody jump off a how high was it?
It was like 20 foot, but at the same show there was a guy crowd surfing in a wheelchair, which was pretty fucking cool.
Crowd surfing in a wheelchair.
Everyone was just like, he was like, like in his wheelchair. It was amazing. That was a Latitude Festival. Weirdest place. Sometimes it's difficult because in the bunks on this bus they don't have sort of windows on your bunk, so you can't see. But when you're like touring America and stuff, you know, fuck am I? But I never really put myself in that situation of waking up and being like, what did I do last night? Where am I? Because at some point in the night, I want my bed, and so I'd rather like try and find my way home and sleep on some floor. So I've never really woken up anywhere. Like
I've always woken up where I meant to wake up.
Sometimes you don't wake up.
Well, I eventually I do. Otherwise I probably wouldn't be here. I've woken up on the beach. Yeah, I've woken up on the beach in Perth.
Yeah.
But.
Oh,
no.
that's when. Yeah. I remember that. Arni was enthused. Didn't you like jump a fence to like hang out with some dogs or something like that on your own?
Yeah.
Like when you were on your own.
Yeah, but yeah, it was all a bit weird. I woke up on a beach in Perth, but I didn't mean to wake up on a beach in Perth.
It can be, you know, it's dangerous with the sun here. And you're Scandinavian.
I'm Scandinavian. So. I can't do this stuff.
Yeah. We just went on a boat trip, and the whole time, every time I looked at Arni, it was really hot, and every time I looked at Arni, he was wearing a jumper and no sunglasses, and he was just like the whole time.
No, but very close to it.
That show
the
really
Latitude
got shut down.
Yeah.
Trying to think. It's happened. It's come close a few times. But like when people have like come and whispered in our ear and said, this is getting close. But I don't think we've ever had to stop mid-set, have we?
No, that was the only time we've ever had somebody go on stage and just kind of go, guys, if you don't sort this out, we're going to stop the show.
Yeah.
It was like people climbing on all of the poles in the tent that we were in, and they were just saying, this is a safety hazard, and if you don't get these people down, we're going to shut down the show. But they went down eventually. It's fine.
You have to say something, or what happened?
Yeah, you needed to say that.
Yeah, I just didn't really know what to say. I'm not very good at that stuff.
No, it was like, stop having fun.
Yeah. Chill out, guys. I honestly can't remember. But that probably means no.
No, I don't think
Because I'm a massive pussy.
so. There's a nil out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.